But we do have some more details of a character description for the new Inquisitor. So for those who don't know, the theory is that Ezra is convinced by Thrawn and becomes the Inquisitor. The new Inquisitor, Merrick, that we know. Currently, the only person cast is the stunt double, and that's about it. We don't have like an official voice actor or actor tied to the character. So that's leading a lot of fans to say, hey, this could actually be Ezra. We see some hints and details that could possibly lead into it in Rebels. Some of the things like when he questions whether or not that he's going to join Maul's crew, the struggles with the idea of the Jedi, attachments, all of those things. I think it would be a really fun idea and really like start testing the bounds of what kind of a story Star Wars could tell.
I was never really for this. This just did not feel like something that the Star Wars creators at this point in time would do with a character. It'd be so cool though.
Yeah, it's a little too risky.
And that's why I love it.
Right.
And that's why she doesn't.
That's why I don't think it's
going to happen.
Tell me
the news.
Once an Inquisitor hunting Jedi for the Empire, the mysterious Merrick now works as a mercenary hired by Morgan Elsbeth to carry out dark deeds. Fully encased in battered battle armor, the warrior still carries a red double-bladed saber with a circular hilt. So that seems to suggest that this isn't Ezra, that this is a mercenary from the Inquisitor days that somehow was able to kind of step aside and continue their life and get past the fall of the Empire and the fall of the Jedi. What do you think about that information?
I think it's fine. How do they not have a voice actor for this person?
No one's been cast officially. The information that we have comes from, I think it's IMDb, and it's one of the casting credits or whatever is a stunt double.
So are they just using the stunt double's voice, or is this person not talking at all?
We don't know. I just think it's very odd that they would only cast the stunt double and there wouldn't be like a voice connected to it.
Mm-hmm.
It's not unheard of for the stunt double to also be the actor.
Right.
But it hasn't really happened in Star Wars all that much. So that's why I'm thinking like, okay, maybe there's a secret there.
Right.
That's what really sparks a lot of people's belief in this thing.
Mm-hmm. So we have a battered ex-Inquisitor?
Former Inquisitor, but now, after the fall of the Empire, after all of the years have passed, he's now taken up the life of a mercenary for hire.
Do you think we've seen this Inquisitor before? Because we've seen Ezra and Kanan battle a bunch of different Inquisitors.
Yeah. I don't think this is someone we've seen before. We seem to have seen all of the official Inquisitors. They have like the whole like brother and sister kind of like categories.
Right.
We have been introduced into new Inquisitors through like Jedi Fallen Order and Jedi Survivor. So it's not unheard of for them to introduce a new character in the Inquisitorius. But this is where my theory comes back into play. I think this is all an alias. This is all an alibi for Ezra. Oh, this random Inquisitor that we haven't really seen anything about in years just randomly comes back into the fray when they're all looking for Thrawn and Ezra's around.
Yeah, it is very convenient. And that could be stolen items.
Lightsabers are contraband. They get sold on the black market all the time and could totally be bought. I think it's definitely possible.
I'm not sure why they would put out a whole article about it, though.
This is part of my theory, man.
It's all conspiracy.
Yeah, I think they're putting things out like, oh, hey, we're going to give you no information. Like, we didn't know the name of this Inquisitor for a while. They dropped the name. We found out like through some various sources and then like more officially confirmed through the Lego set. So they've been very coy around the whole name thing. And now we're 3 weeks away from the actual show coming out. And now we get a whole summary after the theory that Ezra is going to be the Inquisitor.
I still have questions because didn't they show in the trailer that they are fighting Ahsoka or someone or Sabine or someone? So why would Ezra fight them?
That's what I'm saying. I think like he's so far gone. You can say the same thing about Anakin. Why is Anakin making all these decisions? Why did he in his anger kill Padme? Like, I think it would be a struggle for even the strongest willed Jedi to really be able to stand against like the genius of Thrawn, the whole allure of the dark side in that situation where he just sacrificed himself for all of his friends. He doesn't know if he's going to be seen again by his friends or see his friends again. All of the things are there. All of the different pieces for this theory, I think, are there.
I still think it's a bit too complex.
That's why I like it. I think there's a really fun opportunity for them to take something very different into the Star Wars universe and really push the storytelling aspect of Star Wars a lot further.
Mm-hmm.